Hi, it's Anne, and I have a watercolor tutorial for you that's perfect for spring. Sketch 3 egg shapes lightly on your watercolor paper. And for your first step, you'll take a round number 8 brush and fill your first egg shape with water. The next step is to take a bright yellow or cadmium yellow light and fill about 1/3 of the egg shape with paint and kind of let it bleed into the edges. With a wet brush, go ahead and dip in a teal or cerulean blue or another blue of your choice and push the paint to the edge and kind of let it bleed into the yellow. You can go ahead and rinse your brush off and kind of smooth out those edges and push the paint together to make some interesting colors. Next, I take a red, alizarin crimson, opera rose, permanent rose, any of those red or pink colors that you like, and paint another section of the egg, this time keeping the darkest part or the most concentrated of the pigment up in the corner, and then use your watery wet brush to kind of push the colors together and let them bleed in interesting ways. If you want, you can use a wet brush to smooth out those color transitions. And next, if you want, take a bright green, Paris green is what I used, or you can use a Viridian green and smooth out the transition between the yellow and the blue. Go ahead and go to your next egg and fill it with water, a nice saturated amount. Your yellow in one corner, and then add your pink or red or cadmium orange light, whatever you like, in the corner and let it bleed in an interesting pattern. And then in the third spot, go ahead and go back to your teal blue. Play around with it and let it bleed into the pink, into the yellow in interesting ways, keeping the dark spot near the edge and then letting the color kind of bleed out into the center. And then I added again some more Paris green in there to bleed into the yellow. And for the third egg, it's the same process. Just use the bright yellow in a different spot. I chose kind of the middle this time, and then I bled the cadmium red light and the permanent rose on the other edge and let it kind of seep into the edges. And then I added the blue and the green kind of just along the other side of the edge. That's really all there is to it. Just use plenty of water, a wet brush, and mold your colors together and kind of let them do the talking. For this egg, I added a little bit of purple or violet on the edge on top of the red just to make it a little bit different, make it a little bit darker. And I used my wet brush and kind of pointed at it and let it kind of make like a speckled pattern. And there you have it, tie-dye rainbow eggs. Wasn't that super simple and easy and incredibly fun? Thank you so much. Go ahead and like and subscribe for more.